Aries, hi. Welcome to your reading for November 2021. I am going to start with an oracle message and then I'm going to close with an affirmation. And I'm going to ask if you can go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of this content, and also at the end if you enjoy the content. All right, so let's get straight into it. Okay, you want to find a message for Aries. Okay, a lot wants to come out. All right, so what we have here is healing. And so the card says, heal past wounds with forgiveness and awareness. By healing yourself, you can become a healing force to others. Physical healing can happen once your wounds have been confronted. So that does seem to be something that might be a focus for this month, is maybe focusing on those things that you know that maybe you need to pay a little bit more attention to, so that the things that you want to achieve this month will actually upcoming. You're preparing really for the future. So what you heal now will help you in the upcoming months. Yeah, and this might be through spiritual means. It might be alternative spiritual means, things like yoga practice. It might be meditation. It might be just your religious practice, or it could be something that you do on your own, you know, like even going into nature, like hiking, this type of thing, journaling, this type of thing. All right, and it says here physical healing. Yeah, it's confronting your wounds. All right, so let's get into the reading. All right, so please give us messages for Aries this month. 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 Okay, so the energy we have here is, this is really nice. This is the start of something emotionally fulfilling. This is, if it's to do with love, it's the start of new love. Something that, you know, it's a cycle that's going to start. It's some new connection or relationship that you're about to enter, or if it's not here for you, the kind of groundwork is going to be laid for that in November, is what is being indicated. All right. So we have the Four of Clubs, and the issue, it seems, this month is that you might be having there might be some celebration happening in November. There might be something that you want to celebrate, maybe some news. You know, this is the position of the issue for the month, and that's a really good issue to have, right? To be celebratory this month, or to be in a place where you can celebrate this month. Yeah, so I think that's already really good. It could be, you know, this card often talks sometimes about marriage. Yeah, some people do say this is like the success card. Okay, but it's about stability as well here. All right, and so the steps that are being indicated here for you, Aries, it has a lot to do with this healing card, because this card is the moon, and also the eight of hearts. So it does talk about dealing with something, either walking away from something that wasn't really doing justice to you, something that you do feel that you could do better. You feel that it's not serving you in the way that you believe that you should receive things in life, and therefore you're going off to seek something that's more suited for you. And also the moon here talks about dealing with things that maybe you had some idea, an illusion about something that's in the shadow, something is not seen. Okay, and so it does seem to, okay, so it's maybe an idea about, is it to do with some kind of union or celebration or some kind of stability in your life? Okay, and then that's the healing that's indicated. And here we have in the position of the outcome of this is you have 2 8s here, and so we talk about that soon, but you have the 8 of clubs now, and this is about gaining momentum towards something. Okay, so here we have the walking away, this in terms of the advice given for this month, whatever it is that you know best what this situation is, that maybe you're being advised to walk away from it and maybe to address some of the issues that you have in relation to it. And that's how the healing card here comes in. You're being asked to take momentum towards this. So really start to put a structure in place or a plan in place for how you're going to move away from this. And the thing that is blocking this, it does seem that you are in a position where maybe you are dependent on something. You are in a position where maybe you have to receive something, or you are responsible for giving to a group or a situation, and that is probably what would be a blockage to preventing you from walking away. If this is to do with a marriage, well, that's something strong. Or if this is to do with something committed, or just some kind of stable, kind of celebratory thing. It could be even, like you're responsible for planning the office party, like it could be as small as that. But it does have something to do with that. You're responsible for something. You are the person that gives and facilitates something, but there's some need for you to walk away so that you can move towards celebration and greater stability. And what you don't see coming here is that I think, okay, this is really interesting. It's talking about finding your own success, finding maybe independence, greater independence here. So really there's a whole message here about leaving something so that you can go towards, you can find your happiness, I think is a general message here. And it's also about now is the month to take momentum towards this. 8-8 tends to indicate kind of success. It's a number where it talks about manifestation. So, you are at a place where you're about to manifest. I think this is what you're about to manifest, is this success, some celebration, some major life change. Can be a marriage, it can be something else, it can be something that you're going to celebrate. Some people talk about this as graduation as well, but any kind of thing like that. And whatever is blocking you, what's blocking you is being in this position where you are maybe giving too much, you're not receiving enough, being too responsible for something here. Okay, and then the promise here is that in terms of the energy, what's around is that there's a new start. So we already have you moving to something and trying to become more financially stable, more independent. Yeah, and so that's the promise. If this is to do with love, we do have that this is what you want to achieve this happiness, and the step is to move away from any kind of doubts, fears that you have in relation to that, and then take firm action towards that, you know. So be responsible for, I think this is where this is coming in, healing any issues to do with what's blocking you from having this success. And then maybe just take stock of how much you give. How much of your cup do you empty to give to something, so that you don't have enough for yourself. And yeah, it's about an energy in the air of new starts, new emotionally fulfilling starts, and also independence for yourself. Being your own person, being resourceful, being financially free, secure, and just enjoying yourself. And then it's going to end up with this is what you want to have that success. Okay, so let's finish off with your affirmation. Affirmation for Aries for this month. Okay. I grow through what I go through, and I couldn't think of a better affirmation for that, because I do see here that there is something that you're going through, there's something that you're having to heal from, there's something that you're having to kind of reconstitute yourself towards ensuring that you go towards a success and have the new starts that you want. And there it is. I grow through what I go through, and therefore at the end of this you're going to have that new start. Here is a kind of prompt at the end. What difficult situation have I recently gone through? How can I turn it into an opportunity to improve, learn, and grow? Yeah. Okay, so that is what is indicated here. Something difficult that you're being asked to take stock of moving away from. And there it is, the Ace of Cups is awaiting you, new starts, new emotionally fulfilling starts. So have a good month, Aries. Take care.